All right, what's up, bro? This is the fernification of YouTube. That sounds not so great, but you know what I'm talking about, and how to make a bunch of money from it. So, why even listen to me? Gone about 200 million views on YouTube, so I know a thing or two about YouTube. This is also the business model I'm pursuing. I'm making a whole series documenting my journey building faceless YouTube channels, so check that out if you want to. But you probably know who Fern is. I think everyone does. This channel has taken YouTube by storm in the past year. About 147 million views in just over a year, and with 55 videos is crazy. You've definitely seen these kind of videos, right? And it has taken over YouTube. I don't say that lightly. Each of these is from a different channel, and look, they all look basically exactly the same, right? So this main format is fascinating stories about true crime, cybercrime, mysteries with intense, extensive research and very fancy 3D animations that made with After Effects, Blender, and some other 3D softwares, right? But in this video, I'm not going to show you exactly how to make these videos because that's not really my area of expertise. I do know a thing or two about how to use Blender, After Effects, all that. I'm more going to show you 5 simple tactics they use to go viral basically every time that you can take and apply to your own channel or your own videos, right? So, number 1, editing. So, Fern came onto the scene with editing nobody had ever seen before on YouTube. Look at this. It was insane. It was clean, engaging, but most importantly, it helped the viewer follow the story, right? So this style of editing is extremely expensive. I think like a few $100s per minute. However, here are a few takeaways you can apply to your own content from me examining Fern's editing. So number 1, prioritize story. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but remember, the viewers don't really care how fancy your animations are. They just want to watch visuals that complement the story. And that's exactly what Fern's visuals do perfectly. So if he's talking about a hacker and this dude hacked Xbox, right? He shows a picture of the hacker in his room hacking Xbox. Other channels, they may just have to use like generic stock footage that you can't connect to the character that well. That's the biggest thing that Fern's videos do. Even though the characters are like those, they're kind of, they're like mannequins basically. They don't have faces, but you can connect to the characters much easier than if it was just stock footage, right? So number 2 is great sound design. Great sound design immerses the viewer in the video, creating, quote, digital morphine stream. So here's AI's depiction of a digital morphine stream. But in your videos, if you're editing them, or tell your editors, make sure they're using this. Hits, which is where it goes like boom. Risers, I'm not even gonna try to do that. And then whooshes. You probably know what that sounds like. These are honestly more crucial than a lot of parts of the edit, right? So next up, add pauses in the voiceover. I'm going to play this video right now because I don't think it's going to have sound in this recording.
This is the CIA's scariest weapon. The CIA has been called before Congress. They are about to reveal a very unique gun.
So hopefully you just saw that video. Notice how much empty space there is in the voiceover. If this was Mr. Beast, in that amount of time, he would have had like a few paragraphs in already, right? I think we're very caught up and kind of captured by this world where everything has to be quick, right? It does really take away a lot from the immersion of the story, how high production value it does feel, right? So, and this does a few things. It increases tension when he says, this is the CIA's scariest weapon, and then just shows the weapon. Bro, you're instantly hooked. What is this weapon? What's it doing? If he was just yapping that whole time, it wouldn't have the same effect, right? And it gives time for smoother animation. So in that video, after he says, this is the CIA's scariest weapon, it shows it all coming together, right? Which makes a really cool effect. And if you didn't have those pauses, you'd already have to be moving on to the next thing. But finally, it attracts an older audience. Older people, I would say even like people over the age of like 14, or they don't use TikTok all the time, which I hope that's a lot of you. It attracts an older audience. They want to see videos with pauses in it. They want videos that sound more natural, right? And ultimately, this is going to get you much higher RPMs if you're attracting that older audience. So, number 2, remarkable ideas. Remarkable. Look that word up if you don't know. I'll put a definition on screen right now. And here's something I came up with, kind of adapted Alex Hormozi's saying to this. You probably know what that is, but make videos so good, people feel stupid not watching. So when people see your video on the home screen, they have to be like this, bro. Like, thanks AI, but they have to be incredibly fascinated with whatever it is. And I don't say that lightly. They need to feel stupid not watching the video. If they don't click on their video, the whole rest of the day, they need to be thinking, what was that video about? If you can come up with a video idea like that, you know you're onto something. So it's just some examples. The CIA's scariest weapon. What is the CIA's scariest weapon? What does it do? Has it been used on anyone? So many questions there. The kids who hacked Xbox. Bro, these kids hacked Xbox? Like, that sounds crazy. Inside Japan's secret torture lab? Dude, I gotta know what that is, right? So, number 3 is innovative thumbnails. So, Fern basically invented these detective board style thumbnails that you see all over YouTube now. But they're starting to move on from that. The past like 10 videos at least, I don't think they've used a single one of those. And they're going for this like 3D scene more, dark backgrounds, blue and red, contrasting. And guess what? People are copying this new style too. So everyone's just, at first it's probably good to copy styles that you see working, because you don't know exactly what works on YouTube. Better to ride the wave. But at their level, they can make these new innovative thumbnails. So something I suggest for your videos, maybe make a few thumbnails. Make one that matches up with current trends, but maybe make another that you kind of think would be cool, like really creative idea that hasn't been done before. And it might work. It might not though. So number 4 is plant questions in the viewer's mind. As I was talking about earlier, every Fern video plants a burning question in your mind that you just need the answer to, right? So, perfect example. Inside Japan's secret torture lab. Japan has a secret torture lab. What's going on inside there? Like, who's been tortured? There's so many questions. I need to know what that video is about, right? And sometimes you can see this on their own channel. They don't do this quite as well. And look at the result. I mean, 642,000 views, that's pretty good. But most of their videos are averaging millions of views per video. Because the terrible design of Germany, okay, I mean, yeah, right? Unless you're German, you probably won't care. But they are German, so that's probably why they made this video. Right, number 5, consistency. You've heard it before. Everyone's like said it. It's stupid. You don't want to hear it again. But Fern's bio literally says armchair documentaries almost weekly. That's how serious they take it, right? And not only do they have this almost consistent upload schedule, the videos themselves are consistent. You know what you're gonna get on. What you're gonna get when you click on a Fern video, right? A well-researched documentary about some interesting character or thing that you've never seen before. So, just to wrap it up, Fern is literally backed by a VC firm. I don't expect my videos to get to their type of quality anytime soon, and you shouldn't either. But you can always improve something. And on that note, let me give you some wisdom. Ecclesiastes book 4 verse 13. A poor yet wise youth, it's probably me and you, is better than an old and foolish kind who no longer knows how to receive instruction. So keep on learning every day, keep on getting better, keep on improving your videos every day. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. It's not about the money. It's about making work that you're proud of. All right. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. You want to see more videos like this. Watch me document my faceless journey. Follow any of my socials in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.